Hey guys, Krisha here. Please be cautious of any fake comments and emails you may receive from people pretending to be Mango Research. Sean and I will never ever contact you for investment opportunities or anything of that sort. To get in touch with the real Mango team, make sure to join our official Discord chat using the link in the description below. Stay safe out there. And remember, do it Mango. And what's up, you guys? Welcome to the Mango Grove. My name is Krisha, and this is today's Ethereum analysis video. That's right, we will only be covering Ether today. Now, I'm going to implore each and every one of you to stick to the end of this video because I spot something excellently bullish on this chart. I'm seeing patterns within patterns here, and if you are someone, honestly, playing Ethereum on this time frame, which is the 4-hour time frame, I understand that it's looking droopy, you might just miss out on the big picture. And if you're looking for the big gains are going to be given to you on the big picture. So stay tuned to find out what I spotted on the higher time frames. Now, on today's agenda, guys, we will be starting off with the Mango dashboard, and only then we'll be getting on over to the charts. Now, if you're someone looking at any of the altcoins that you want me to cover on tomorrow's video, do take this time to get down to the comment section and will tell me which altcoin you want me to cover. So today, it appears that the popular vote was Ethereum. I went through all the votes, and yeah, Ethereum won the popular vote. Always happy to cover Ether. Now, on the Mango dashboard, guys, you can see here that ETHUSD on the 1-day time frame is long. This long trend change came to us 9 days ago. Now, I understand that the 4-hour, we just went over that, is looking a bit droopy, but I am in agreement with this long trend signal, okay, that we received 9 days ago. Yes, it's lagging behind Bitcoin. In fact, if you look at the ETH BTC pairing, the dashboard gave us a short signal on the ETH BTC pairing. And what was that really telling us? The dashboard essentially told us that, hey, between Ethereum and Bitcoin is likely going to trend harder, and that's exactly what we saw. If you managed to catch a short position on the ETH BTC pairing about a week ago, you're already up on that trade by 12%. But if I have to be honest, the easier trade was just being long Bitcoin here, right? You up a good 18% if you manage to catch the trade based on the Mango dashboard. By the way, guys, for those of you who have a premium access to the dashboard, you can set alerts by just toggling on that alert. So I can remove the alert and I can toggle that back on. Okay, and you'll get emailed as soon as this trend switches either short or neutral. Now, you can find this dashboard on app.mangoresearch.co, and yes, there is a free version that all of you guys can play around with. Okay, so yeah, with this, guys, Ethereum USD is still long on the daily time frame. I am in agreement there. So now let's get on over to the charts to show you guys what it is that I am looking at. Now, this is currently the 4-hour time frame, and yes, Ethereum is looking droopy here. Am I expecting a slight pullback? Yes. In fact, if we lose this wick low right here, I am expecting that pullback to come in. However, if I now pan on over to my macro time frames, and when I say macro, guys, I'm talking about that monthly time frame, just to drive in how important these time frames are and how bullish these setups are right now, in spite of the 4-hour looking like this. So let's go ahead and get on over to the monthly time frame and notice what's happening here. Okay, allow me to just delete that. I'm going to smack a horizontal at this point at around $2,780. All right, I'm essentially marking out these candle body closes as well as opens right around this region. Notice how price was held down for 4 months, guys, 4 months in a row since April all the way up to July. Right, 4 months in a row, we held it as resistance until we actually managed to take it out in August. All right, that was a nice, swift, clean break of $2,800. And in fact, the month of September, price did come back down to give it an official test. All right, and such a classic play. Price breaks resistance, and that resistance now turns into support. We saw the month of September get supported on that level. All right, the bulls managed to defend that region of resistance, now turned into support. And notice how this month started, guys. Right, we got that swift bounce right off of that $2,800 region. So this right now, guys, is a bullish setup on the monthly time frame. We've taken out a major region of resistance, and price is looking to inch towards the upside. So the bulls are in control here on the monthly time frame. Now, how about that weekly time frame? What's happening on the weekly? And what do you know? This is a beautiful picture. Now, for those of you who do not see where the bullishness really comes from, don't you worry. I'll highlight it out for you right now. All right, so let's go ahead, take out a horizontal. For those of you who want to follow along, do so, and smack it right along this region at $3,900. Now, $3,900 was that region that Ethereum essentially tested and got rejected off of. This was during May of this year, and we also got up once again, back up to 3,900 in August, and once again we got rejected. However, now this region of resistance to the upside is also a neckline of a bullish pattern play. Okay, now for those of you who do not see it, this right here is the pattern play. Now remember, in the beginning of the video, I said I caught a pattern within a pattern. Now this is just one, right? This is that beautiful, beautiful weekly cup and handle. Now, some of you are probably wondering, for those of you who actually play the patterns and you're really trying to study it, this pattern has yet to trigger. Okay, what triggers a bullish pattern, or any pattern, not just a bullish pattern, not just a cup and handle, is the break of the pattern. Now, the break, honestly, is only going to come in once we get over this neckline at $3,900, which is also resistance. We're seeing confluence there, essentially, right? Confluence with the neckline of the bullish pattern, as well as a major, major resistance overhead. But now, what if I told you that the second pattern I found could potentially lead us to the neckline to the upside, and in fact even possibly mark out a break for us? Yes, there is another pattern at play, and if you want to catch this, get on over to your daily time frame, because that's where it's at. So if I get on over to my daily time frame and I look at this, so this right now is marking that the handle of the cup and handle, right? And here's what I see. I'm noticing one shoulder here, the head, and the right shoulder right along this region. Okay, now this is still sort of forming right now. We're seeing Ethereum actually put in that right shoulder. Could it come down further? Yes, in fact, it could come all the way down to $3,100. If I go ahead and toggle on my Ichimoku cloud, perhaps I get some levels on there. And what do you know? We have the 21 EMA coming in at around 3,345. If we break that to the downside, then I'm saying, you know what? We got the Tenkin as well as top of the cloud. We could very well see price get all the way down to 3,187 and still be safe on this pattern. All right, this pattern would still be intact. Now, the neckline of this beautiful head and shoulders, allow me to just clear out all the unnecessary lines. Okay, so now we're seeing the left shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder. This is an inverted head and shoulders pattern, which is a bullish pattern. If I go ahead and smack a horizontal on the neckline, let's go ahead and do that. So this right here, guys, would be the neckline. Okay. Now, what triggers this pattern is going to be the break of the neckline. But now let's go ahead and take the measured move. Say we get that break. All right. Now, remember, price is still trending over that daily 21 EMA, right? And how about if I switch on my dynamic? And the dynamic, guys, is still green. If there's one thing that's been working extremely well for us here at Mango on Ethereum's chart, it is the Mango dynamic. In fact, I'm using it on the weekly time frame as a hack to keep me intact in my trade. The dynamic has been a cheat so far. Notice how well it's been tracking Ethereum's price, right? Ever since, even on this dip, it never lost a dynamic, not once, telling us that, hey, Ethereum is still very much in bullish territory. Once we got back up over the dynamic, we started trending once again. So I'm basically just trending along with the dynamic here. But back on over to the daily time frame. Let's get those lines back on, and let's go ahead and calculate the measured move of this beautiful, beautiful inverted head and shoulders pattern. Right? Say we break here. Right? This is 16th October. I'm just ballparking right there. And we look at where price takes us up to. The measured move of the inverted head and shoulders pattern would take Ethereum all the way up to $4,700. Okay, now what's really cool about this is that not only would this be marking the break of the head and shoulders pattern, taking us to 4,700, but now if I get back on over to my weekly time frame, what do you know? This essentially also breaks Ethereum's cup and handle pattern to the upside, right? So it triggers the cup and handle as well. The one break of the inverted head and shoulders will also trigger the cup and handle pattern on the weekly time frame. Now, question is, what is the measured move of this beautiful cup and handle? Let's go ahead and take that as well. Mark it on the break and fix that scale. This would take Ethereum all the way up to $6,246. All right. So it's going to be like this cascading, this beautiful, beautiful cascading effect contingent on us actually breaking the first head and shoulders to the upside. So watch out for that neckline. That neckline is going to tip you off. Guys, so far on the weekly time frame, we've been following the dynamic, and the dynamic has been calling it to the T, where still the tempo is still on, telling us that the bulls have the edge here. If we actually start holding daily support and we break this neckline to the upside, this could start triggering a massive, massive move for Ethereum. So do not get too fixated on timeframes, on the 4-hour time frame and any of the hourly timeframes, because there's a good chance that you miss the big moves yet to come. Okay, yes, we could see a potential dip, have those invalidation points in place. On the daily time frame, I'm looking at that 21 EMA and Tenkin, and honestly, it's only really if we start breaking that region to the downside will I be expecting more downside from Ethereum, but that is going to be that one invalidation point I have in the interim, okay, leading up to the next move for Ether. But so far, I do believe that the bulls have the edge. The biggest tell is on their monthly time frame. I mean, just look at this. You cannot... It's hard to be bearish here on ETH. It's very, very hard to be bearish here on Ethereum. Like, we've had a break, retest, clear move to the upside. So keep your eyes peeled on those higher time frames, and not just on Ether, but any of the coins that you are playing, because there's a better chance that you catch the right trend on those higher time frames. Remember, it's not about being bullish or being bearish. It's about being right, and there is one right side. Right, so right now I think that the bulls have the edge here. And yeah, this is all I have for you for Ethereum. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments section below if you spot anything else that I have missed. And do not forget to tell me which altcoin you want me to cover in tomorrow's video. And with this, guys, trade safely, trade stress-free, trade the mango way, trade the easy way. Ciao.